But then all of the people that watch what they were doing in real, yeah, it's kind of like the Adam and Eve of like pimp and whore, right? Or it's kind of like Adam and Eve, but like the pimp and whore version. And then there are evil pimps who like string out the girls on heroin, and they just keep smoking the weed because they know the heroin is the wrong way to go. So like, that story, ended, in the mid '90s with like the advent of the Bunny Ranch and like Heidi Fleiss and like women who are smarter and they don't need the pimps. They just employ people, and it's all like regulated now. So like, it's an interesting story, and it'll be a very good story arc for DC Metro, which is my series about existence, which I would like some money for. No, but like which I need a lot of money to produce. So small. I'm starting out with these baby steps, which is like releasing this DVD of this movie that I'm shooting, and then since it's going to have all of these like secrets, I know you all went out and bought The Secret when it came out. Oh, The Secret! Finally, somebody's like released it, and it's like appreciate the small moments, and it's like, oh, fuck this, right? This is the real secret shit, and you know it, right? So like anyway. Good shit from Evil Trash. That's over. Superior to Susie Sue. I'm working on the source book for XWX, which is my role-playing game that incorporates existence. Or it's secretly what I've turned existence into. But I like referring to existence, or I like referring to the work that I've done, or the game that I've turned existence into as XWX. And I'm currently writing the source book. I'll probably be done with it in about 2 years. So like, hold tight for that. I take anonymous donations at my PayPal account, which is memoryshuffle@paypal.com. Let's see. Star Trek on Weed, I did that. How to get the show going. How to get the show going is to get Fiona Apple out here. As soon as Fiona Apple comes out here, I don't have to work at my day job anymore. I could just like, take a picture of me and her and put it on my Facebook account, and then just like message people, and they'll get the idea, and then like actors will come out, and I can shoot all of my films. I'll have no problem. So the show will get going as soon as Fiona Apple comes out, and I'll let you guys know. I'll do a special episode of the Actuality Update featuring Fiona Apple, and then like you'll know that the show is going, and the show is when the show gets going. Hold on. When the show gets going, it's time to just keep it going. You don't need to, though. It's just that, like, when you do, it's just a little bit better. So it's, like, addictive because it's just so good. But, like, I've done the work so that when you're not smoking weed, it's still good. It's still excellent, actually. It's just as good as you remember it being before you got stoned, Ride your bike. Have an ice cream cone, It's excellent. Existence is excellent. Smoke some weed, though. Man, people. Smoke some weed, though, and existence is more excellent. Alright, this isn't boring. Let's see. The Contact a Celebrity Challenge. Alright. So, like, sometimes, like, when you get stoned, sometimes it seems like, you can talk to a celebrity. No. Okay? Those are just spirit world people fucking with you. Alright, why it appears that people aren't doing anything after death. Seems like people die and then they're just gone. That's because the show isn't going yet. All right? So, the show, and I know a lot of you are like, 2012, December, right? I'm thinking a little bit earlier than that, all right? The show Alright, first of all, what happens is people die, and then they go into World of Tron, which is where they're orientated to how the spirit world works, right? So they're a little busy, right? And then, like, this takes, like, a number of years, right? So, oh, where's Heath Ledger? Well, he was fucking up for a few years there, and now he's, like, learning, and he's still fucking up, though. He's still fucking up, guys. Watch out for him, right? So right now he's a criminal, and I'm schooling him, right? So he's like, oh, man, I could be this, I could do this. I've been watching you, Greg, and it's like this, that, and it's like, he doesn't understand anything about continuities. He's like, I'm an actor, and I could do this, and I could do that. He's totally fucked up. Like, he was cool for a little while, but then he was like, oh, this guy likes me, you know? Because, like, you know, I'm, like, joking around and stuff, but, like, he doesn't understand that, like, I'm joking around because I'm a joke, like, I like joking around. And, like, he just seemed like a receptive person, and then as soon as he turned, he didn't think that I would notice, right? And he turns, and it's like, oh, this guy's a dick, right? Anyway, so, like, World of Tron, then they got to, like, I start him off with a scooter, right? Whee! You get a Razor scooter, new guy, right? And then they got to move up to, like, bicycle. And then eventually, like, a motorcycle or car, you know? This is a car, by the way. And, let's see. I'll do this. Because I didn't feel like drawing a Harley. But, like, you know, like, XWX is actually a game that crosses over between the dream world and the control world. So, like, dream world people are doing this because... Why? Because in the past, when they had bicycles or cars or motorcycles, they could just be turned into chocolate. Right? The dream world people would give them this stuff. Here's a Ferrari. Yeah, I got a Ferrari. And then it would just like turn into Legos. Right? And the thing is that people in the spirit world need continuities just like people in the control world need continuities. So like people in the control world, when they don't have a job and they're homeless, you know, their minds go, you know, crazy. And the thing is that, like, when people die and their minds are turned into garbage, it's up to me to fix it, right? And I've done it with this game. So, like, the thing is that, like, people have to, like, go on quests and work shit jobs in order to earn actual credits, right? Everybody gets a credit card in the dream world now. Now, they get these... And, like, obviously these ideas are trademarked to me, or else I'll send my employees after you, and you're all just going to wake up thinking weird things, or, you know, barking like a dog, alright? So don't fuck me up. Don't fuck with me. I'm doing, like, complex spirit world things when I do this, guys. But, like, don't fuck with me, because I can do plenty of shit with my mind, as you can see here, alright? So, like, these ideas are not... They're going to show up in a sci-fi movie in a few years, directed by me. Alright? This is all magic stuff, folks, and it's all trademarked, and you all know that, like, this is real magic stuff that really affects people. So, everybody gets a credit card. Everybody gets a credit card. Don't believe in Aleister Crowley, everyone, because Aleister Crowley has a master. It's all a part of the, like, you know, juggling of, like, people who are above you, theoretically. Just know this. Above you all are my employees, and above them is me. And that is it. Alright? So, like, if let's see. I'll spell it like this. So if Aleister Crowley shows up in your mind, you know, like, oh, it's me, Aleister Crowley, just fuck him up. See, the thing is that, like, I do this every day. But the thing is that, like, I'm God, and I could just, like, send these guys off to, like, different environments to be tortured. Or punished, I like to say. Because I'm not really torturing them, I'm punishing them. They're coming after me. And I'm totally justified. So you're totally justified in fucking these people up. And, like, you know, I know a lot of you are already skilled at doing this, but, like, you know, you can sit at work and do it, you know, with, like, maybe, like, a little twitch, or, like, you know, you've seen me, like, you know, do things like this while I'm, like, doing this. I work a day job, and I'm totally fine. You know, I drive around in a car, and it's like, you know, fuck off. It's nothing, alright? So you can manage, you know, getting rid of this guy, because he's also an impersonated template. You know, he comes up with this book, and it's basically a book of how to be a slave to the Jews and the Egyptians.